Well, I'm a software engineer. I have been working as a software engineer for the last 12 years. I'm from Cuba, and I graduated there and started working in the field. And since then, right now I'm working in Montevideo, Uruguay, as a software engineer too. And I got recently a job in VanHack. I have a friend that here in Uruguay got a job in Canada. So he advised me about the site, about VanHack, and he told me about the site. And I just feel curious about it and start, I don't know, filling the application. I completed all the assignments. I don't know. I wasn't sure that that will be, I don't know, that will work, but I then start searching there are many videos in YouTube, and I found people with good stories about success. So I get motivated and keep pushing, and I got a job there. So I feel really glad. It was last January. I discovered the site, and I start looking all the YouTube videos that I find about the success stories, about how to apply, how to complete the steps in the site. And then I completed all, I think, the first week, and I was afraid to record the videos, but I prepared myself and said I have to do this. So I did it in the first week, and then I waited for many weeks applying for different jobs. I tried to apply every week to all the jobs that are I don't know fit for my skills, and then I think it was the third month I was called for an interview. I was really afraid, but in the end, I think that was good. They like me. So in the that was the first interview that I have. I was I had others recruiters that was interested in me, but the first interview that I got, they made me an offer a week later. About yeah, it was a week later after our second interview, and then I accepted, and that is my story. The sites is very clear about what they are looking for in the videos, or what you need to prepare for that. So the first thing that I did was to read all the description that you have there in the site, and then I prepare with all the skills that I have, and I don't know, following the same structure that you advise in the site. And then with that, I read it a lot. I and try to look as natural as possible, because English is not my first language. So first I write it down, all the things that you need to be recorded in each video, and try to practice my English and to pronounce in the good way. And then I sit and start recording. It took me, I don't know, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half or more, because the application for the English verification said that you have the time for, I think, 3 hours. Um, and there are many times that the videos doesn't like, I don't like it, the way that the recording was, and tried many times. But in the end, I submitted the ones that I think that was the best for me, and I got advanced in the verification. It wasn't easy, but I think if you practice and if you write all the things that the the video description said, you can make it. That is my story with the English verification, I think. First is to be prepared. It helped me a lot that when I started for applying in VanHack, there was a time that the women event started, and you shared with us the academic. the academic platform. So I start looking all the videos, and the you were sharing also in many emails resources to be prepared. So I think the one thing that they helped me a lot was to be preparing all the type of interview that can that the companies used to have all the structures. Another advice that I think that is for me is the best is not to be afraid to speak in English, because I know that English is not the first language of many people that applies on, through VanHack, and the employers are really nice people. If you make mistakes, it's okay, because that is not your first language. So don't be afraid of speaking English. It's one of the tips that I can have. And another thing is very important is to be prepared about your experience, that the things that you have in your curriculum and your resume, and also to have it in the structure that the VanHack advice, that is good to have it too. And the other thing that can help is to practice with friends. That's something that I always do, because I have many friends that are also software engineers, and that helped me a lot. This company, I think this process was really, I think, straightforward and easy, in my opinion. First I got an interview with a software engineer in the company, a senior software engineer in the company, and then I have a panel interview with the human resources, and also the VP manager, and I have only two interviews, and I got an offer. For me, it was really, in my opinion, was really fast. I also, in the middle of that, I was invited to the event, to the woman event, to the women event. Sorry. There I got also, I in the middle of the event, I have many encounters with many people that were interested in my profile, and then I was scheduled for another interview, but I never get to do it, because I got hired here first. First, I got I have an interview with one of the recruiters, and she was really nice. She advised me about my resume, how to make the profile better, to look to get more attention. And then when I had the scheduled interview, the girl that had the interview with me about the preparation and all the mock interview, she was really nice, and he advised me a lot. Was I was really nervous that day, because I didn't know how to speak, but she was really nice, and she told me how to structure the all the interview, and the things that I need to I don't know, she she told me how to organize, and the steps that I can follow to have the interview, and to make the things about me, to, I don't know, to shine, to show off, and was really nice. It's really helpful, and really helpful. And also all the courses that you shared with us through the to the time of the woman process, the woman event. Sorry, that was really helpful too. Totally. I felt very very comfortable that day. I was really prepared. I had spent last month, I think, working on the things that you advised us to do for the event, for the one event. So I was really prepared. And also, I forgot to mention all the classes that we had during the days before the event, because we have many classes for tips related to the language, and related to the how to prepare for interviews. All those things really help a lot. Oh my, I I I didn't believe it. My first expression was that I can't believe that it can be true, but it was. I was really I was really afraid, and but the communication with the company that hired me was really nice, and also the recruiter that was attending my case was really nice too. And they explained me all the doubts, and um, explained me all the process. And I wasn't alone. That's really nice, because if you don't have experience with that, and was my first time looking for a job abroad, was really helpful. Through VanHack, always helped me with that process, and also the company always explained me everything about it, and the satisfaction was really nice. I don't know, was a big satisfaction, because I didn't expect to get a job. Yes. I I was applying every week, and and every time I got an email that said, "Oh, we sorry to send that email, because we feel this position with another bank hacker." I was really happy for them. I was so sad for me. So I continue applying. I only start to apply again, because I think that there are many jobs there. I think that one of the things that many people get afraid of applying to the job is because they think that their skills are not enough. But I think that in our science, there are many possibilities, and there are many people looking for an engineer. So I think they all have the opportunity to find a job, or some company that you are a great fit for it. So I continue applying. After discovering VanHack, and I don't know if it's a success story about myself, because I got a job. I start talking to every friend that I that I got. That even many women I have that are software engineers like me, and I start sharing the platform, of the steps, and even sharing with them all the things that I did to make the English verification. And some of them have come to my house to record it. So I have been in the in the past, and I'm very avocated to VanHack. So I I think that yes, I truly recommend it to all my friends.